Radio Abuja. Don't touch that dial.
Headlines. Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission emphasizes the need for best administrative practices in workplaces. NULGE Ilesha applauds PCC Osun State for relief from crippling 450 million naira debt. President Tinubu condoles with Iran over President Raisi's death. UK regulator reports airpiece over alleged safety violation. Welcome to the news bulletin on Ombudsman Radio. My name is Damilola Babalola. Now the news in detail. The Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Abimbola Ayo Yusuf, has emphasized the need for best administrative practices in workplaces to bring about effective and efficient service delivery to the citizenry. The Nigerian Chief Ombudsman made this emphasis on Wednesday at a one-day summit aimed at fostering collaboration between PCC and other organizations organized by the Commission in partnership with the Foundation for Youth Empowerment and Social Justice in Abuja. He enjoined public and private organizations to strengthen their institutions and to enable them provide quality services to the people and to bring acceptable minimum the abuse of power and corruption perpetrated by their officials. He lamented that most times Nigerians who are supposed to benefit from their services suffer untold hardship and ridicule due to attitudinal deficiency on the part of service providers. Honorable Abimbola Ayo Yusuf, who stressed that no organization can possibly render effective service without the support and collaboration of others, said the summit was necessitated by the need for the Commission to strengthen its relationship with its stakeholders to enable it serve Nigerians better. The Chief Commissioner urged the participants to make meaningful contributions that would reposition the Commission to effectively ensure effective service delivery and promote good governance. He also commended the Foundation for Youth Empowerment and Social Justice for its support and partnership. Earlier in her welcome address, the Secretary to the Commission, Hajia Salamatu Jumai Maman, welcomed all the participants and expressed optimism that the summit will address the challenges currently faced by the Commission in its operations and come up with ways that will make it perform optimally. In her brief remark, the Director of Foundation for Youth Empowerment and Social Justice, Mrs. Sandra Benson, said the purpose for the meeting, which was to foster collaboration between PCC and other organizations, was timely and stressed the readiness for the Foundation to continue to partner with the Commission to fight administrative injustice. Deliberations during the summit centered on strengthening relationships among organizations, need for organizations to be responsive and responsible to the needs of the people, and for PCC to create more awareness on its services for the people to know where they can take their complaints when the need arises. Participants at the summit were drawn from government agencies, private organizations, embassies, civil society organizations, and well-meaning individuals. The Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NULGE Ilesha East Branch, recently held a ceremony overflowing with gratitude to acknowledge the Public Complaints Commission, Osun State, for their instrumental role in alleviating the branch's significant debt burden. On May 16, 2024, at the PCC State Headquarters, NULGE leadership expressed their sincere appreciation for the Commission's assistance in resolving a long-standing debt issue that had burdened the union since 2012. The debt, which had accumulated to a staggering 450 million naira due to unforeseen circumstances, including the passing of some members and economic hardship that caused loan repayment delays, was finally written off after a successful and final settlement negotiated through the PCC's mediation. In recognition of their invaluable contributions, NULGE presented the PCC with a certificate of appreciation. Additionally, Osagie Michael Ayokunle, Damilare Frederick Ayeni, and Kayode Adeyemo were honored with merit and appreciation awards for their unwavering dedication and crucial efforts in resolving the debt crisis. The NULGE leadership extended their heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Federal Commissioner, Soji Asolo, and the entire PCC management staff for their instrumental role in achieving this positive outcome. Commissioner Asolo, who was represented by the Director of Investigation, Mr. Mewase Vincent, commended the team, calling them the star performers of the Commission, highlighting their dedication and effectiveness. This ceremony serves as a shining example of the power of collaboration. It underscores the Public Complaints Commission's unwavering commitment to resolving public grievances, advocating of fair solutions, and ultimately achieving positive outcomes for all parties involved. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has extended his condolences to the government and people of the Islamic Republic of Iran over the passing of President Ibrahim Raisi, Iranian Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdullahian, and other officials in the helicopter crash. In a statement, President Tinubu expresses grief over the tragedy and described President Raisi as a leader who was passionately committed to the development of Iran. While commiserating with the bereaved families, President Tinubu prayed for the continuous peace, stability, and prosperity of the Iranian nation. On behalf of the government and people of Nigeria, the President assures the Islamic Republic of Nigeria's support and prayers in this moment of grief. Following a free-for-all between traders and soldiers and agents of the Nigerian police force have gained control over the well-known Banex marketplace in the Wuse neighborhood of the country's capital. A trader who requested to remain anonymous corroborated the event and said that 3 soldiers got into a brawl over a phone issue with the trader at the complex. The trader, whose shop is located at the old Banex complex, said that the phone dealers ganged up and overpowered the unidentified soldiers and a civilian. FCT Commissioner of Police CP Bennett Igwe, in a statement issued by the FCT Police spokesperson SP Josephine Ade, says security operatives comprising the police and troops were deployed to restore law and order. The United Kingdom Civil Aviation Authority (UKCAA) has written to Nigeria's Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) to report that a Nigerian airline, Air Peace, has violated aviation safety regulations. According to reports, they filed 2 mandatory occurrence reports against Air Peace's operation at London Gatwick Airport just 3 months after launching the Lagos-London route. The CAA's complaints, titled United Kingdom SAFA Ramp Inspection Report with reference number CAA UK 2024-0217 and NATS Management System Safety Report, was forwarded to the NCAA. The NCAA also wrote to Air Peace to clarify the issues. The letter, signed by NCAA General Manager of Operations Captain O.O. Lawani, stated that the UKCAA had not approved electronic flight bag functions affecting the safe operation of the aircraft. The CAA also noted that there was no mounting device for the use of electronic flight bags, charging points, or battery for backup. Air Peace recently began operations at the London Gatwick from Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, under the bilateral air services arrangement with the UK. On business, the Central Bank of Nigeria has withdrawn its circular directing banks to implement a 0.5% cybersecurity levy on electronic transactions following public outrage and the federal government's suspension of the policy. The CBN's latest circular, dated May 17, 2024, referred to the earlier circular and advised financial institutions that the initial circular on implementing the levy is hereby withdrawn. The Central Bank of Nigeria had initially issued a circular directing the deduction of a cybersecurity levy to be remitted to the National Cybersecurity Fund, NCF, administered by the Office of the National Security Advisor, ONSA. The circular, co-signed by Director Chibuzo Efobi and Financial Policy and Regulation Department Haruna Mustafa, sparked outcries from labor unions and pressure groups who criticized the timing of the levy implementation amid rising inflation and cost of living crisis. On entertainment, the Ministry of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy is set to roll out the Abuja International Carnival in November. Hanatu Musa Musawa, the Minister of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, announced this in Abuja at a meeting with Yankee Entertainment to finalize collaboration plans for the carnival. During the meeting, the minister expressed optimism for the project, noting its alignment with the ministry's goals of promoting cultural diversity and supporting the creative economy. Kehinde Adegbite, the managing director of Yankee Entertainment, had earlier presented the vision and objectives of the carnival, highlighting its potential to showcase Nigerian culture and creativity to a global audience. He said the Abuja Carnival would bring together different people from all over the world who are culture and arts driven. The death toll from severe weather that lashed the Texas city of Houston has risen to 7, authorities said on Friday. The 3 additional deaths came after Houston, the 4th largest U.S. city, was hit on Thursday by heavy rain and winds up to 100 miles, which is 160 kilometers per hour, leaving downtown streets covered in glass from blown-out windows. Downed trees and power lines littered residential areas, and the National Weather Service confirmed a tornado touched down in the suburb of Cypress. According to Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, the new victims included an 85-year-old woman who died after her mobile home was struck by lightning and caught fire. A 60-year-old man was found unresponsive and pronounced dead after going to his truck to try and power his oxygen tank after electricity was cut across wide swaths of the storm-hit area. Another casualty, a 57-year-old man, collapsed and died after trying to move a downed power pole. Schools in Houston, home to 2.3 million people with an economic centered around oil and petrochemicals, were closed on Friday, and non-essential workers were urged to stay home. And finally, on sports, Manchester City made English Premier League history on Sunday by becoming the first side to clinch 4 consecutive titles after beating West Ham at the Etihad Stadium. No side in history of the English top flight had ever won 4 successive titles, but Man City have become accustomed to rewriting the record books under Pep Guardiola. The Catalan coach has masterminded 6 Premier League wins in the past 7 seasons. In 4 of those years, Man City have also surpassed 90 points. They were pushed this season to deny Arsenal their first title since 2003/2004. The Gunners celebrated a 0-0 draw at the Etihad last month that kept them 1 point in front of Man City with 9 games to play. But the champions were relentless in the run-in, winning their final 9 league games and scoring 33 goals. This is the size of the news bulletin for today, but before we go, here's a recap of our major stories. Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission emphasizes the need for best administrative practices in workplace. President Tinubu condoles with Iran over President Raisi's death. NULGE Elisha applauds PCC Osun State for relief from crippling 450 million naira debt. The UK regulator reports earpiece over alleged safety violation. For more news and engaging programs, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Ombudsman Radio Nigeria. Remember, social justice and national peace is a collective effort. My name remains Damilola Babalola. Thank you for staying tuned.
Ombudsman Radio. Justice for all.